Hey everybody, welcome to Valley Kids Weekend Programming. My name is Jacob and I am so glad that you are here with us. We are going to have some awesome worship time and we're going to have some Bible story times, and we're going to end our time with our question of the week. I hope you guys are ready because I know I am, so let's get started.
This song is called Self-Control. We sing, like a city whose walls are broken through is a person who lacks self-control. And you can just do all sorts of crazy dance moves or whatever you want to. So like a city whose walls are broken through is a person who lacks self-control. Oh, self-control.
Are broken through, like a city whose walls are broken through, is a person who lacks self-control. Like a city whose walls are broken through, like a city whose walls are broken through, is a person who lacks self-control. Walls are broken through, like a city whose walls are broken through, is a person who lacks self-control. Like a city whose walls are broken through, like a city whose walls are broken through, is a person who lacks self-control.
For the song Serve, we say, each of you should use whatever gifts you have received to serve others. And then we say, I want to serve you with the gifts you've given me. Oh yeah, I want the world to see that I've got Jesus in me.
Whatever gift you have received, each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others, to serve others. I want to serve you with the gifts you've given me. Oh yeah, I want the world to see that I've got Jesus in me. Jesus in me. Each of you should use whatever gift you have received. Each of you should received. To serve, to serve, to serve, to serve others. To serve, to serve, to serve, to serve others. I want to serve you with the gifts you've given me. Oh yeah, I want the world to see that I've got Jesus in me. I want to serve you with the gifts you've given me. Oh yeah, I want the world to see that I've got Jesus in me. Jesus in me. I want to serve you with the gifts you've given me. Oh yeah, I want the world to see that I've got Jesus in me.
In the Old Testament, it talks about a star rising in Israel and a ruler coming out. Now you think about that. Jesus was born so much later, hundreds, even thousands of years after what was written in Numbers 24. It says, I see him, but not now. I behold him, but not near. A star will come out of Jacob. A scepter will rise out of Israel. Now, we might read that verse and we might think, huh? What does that say? A star, a scepter, like a fancy stick that a king holds? Yeah, that's what a scepter is. But even though we look at that verse and we might be a little bit confused, there were some people who read that verse and studied it and knew something special had happened. After Jesus was born, some very special people came to visit him. And these people were called magi, or we call them wise men. And what they happened to notice was that there was a beautiful, bright, very different, shining star in the sky. And they looked at it and they said, hey, have you seen that star before? I don't think I've seen it before. Have you? No, I haven't seen that star. And they looked at maps and they were checking out different books about this star, and we can't find anything about this star. Well, let's keep looking in different places. And maybe that's what they looked at and what they found. Saying a star will come out of Jacob, a scepter will rise out of Israel. As they looked in the Bible, they saw a king, a ruler. We want to find this king and give him gifts. So these wise men, these magi, they traveled. They went to Israel. And they even went to King Herod. And they went and said to him, where is the one who has been born, the king? We saw his star in the sky and we've come to worship him. Where is he? And Herod was thinking, I thought I was the king. I thought I was important. What? And the wise men said, yeah, where is he? And Herod had some of his people look in the Bible, and they were able to find in Micah 5:2 in the Bible, where it talks about you, Bethlehem, and talks about out of Bethlehem is going to rise the Savior. And so they said, oh, go check out Bethlehem. And Herod said, hey, when you find him, you come back and tell me what house, tell me the street, let me know what he looks like. I want to find the king, and I want to worship this guy too. So just do that, okay? Well, the wise men went and they followed the star. That was much nicer than this little tiny star. And they got to the house where Jesus was. And when they got there, they gave him gifts. They gave him gifts of gold.
and they gave 2 different special spices called frankincense and myrrh that were very expensive and very special. And they gave those along with the gold to Mary and Joseph for the young boy Jesus. Now, this probably wasn't the day that Jesus was born. And in studies of the Bible, it seems like Jesus might have been 2 years old already when the wise men got there. But when they got there and they saw young Jesus, they praised God and they worshiped Jesus and they gave him the gifts and they were amazed. And when they left, they made sure not to go see King Herod because God warned them in a dream that he was up to no good and he would have hurt baby Jesus. The wise men, they knew that it was important to celebrate Jesus, even though they had traveled for a long time, even though they weren't sure how long it was going to take them to find him. They worshiped Jesus and were thankful for their chance. Christmas time and receiving gifts isn't the only time of year that we should be thankful for Jesus and what God has done. We shouldn't just give praise. Oh yeah, it's Christmas time. We get gifts. We decorate. Jesus is a good gift. Yep, that's nice. Okay, now time to live my everyday normal life. No, we want to be sure that we show love for Jesus all year long, no matter if it's December or June or April or September, any month. We want to be sure that we show praise to God and celebrate Jesus. Never stop celebrating him and what he's done for you, how he loved you and made a way for us all to be forgiven.
For the song Temptation, we say, no temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. But God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, you know what's going to happen. When you are tempted, let's shout it out. He will also provide a way out. He will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. And every time we say you can endure it, flex those muscles. Yeah.
No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. When you are tempted, you know what's gonna happen. But when you are tempted, let's shout it out. He will also provide a way out. He will also provide a way out. So that you can endure it. So you can endure it. So you can endure it. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, you know what's gonna happen. But when you are tempted, let's shout it out. He will also provide a way 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 out. So that you can endure it. So you can
Everybody, thank you so much for joining us at Valley Kids Weekend Programming. We had an awesome time today, and it's now time for our question of the week. And this week's question is, how can you celebrate Jesus all year long? We just had Christmas, and I hope you all had an awesome time, but how can we carry that with us all year long and celebrate what Jesus has done for me and for all of you guys? Think about that question, tell somebody your answer, and then see what they have to say. And we'll see you guys next time at Valley Kids Weekend Programming.